Okay, how do you cope on being a babysitter?
Seriously, I always get people say they don't like babysitting work, and I think for someone to come out and be like they don't like babysitting work, it's not the job, it's the individual. A lot of people don't like to talk. A lot of people are not physically
Yes.
active. A lot of people are not like interested in going around with kids and doing all of this. So bringing all this together, they be like, I don't like babysitting job. So
Yes.
it's not the job that is the problem; it is the individual because
I've met one agent. I told him I love babysitting for kids was like 5 upward, and he was like, "Oh, why? All Nigerians, why they don't like working as babysitter and all of that? Because you people don't know how to speak English. You don't know how to communicate with them."
yeah, like I kind of feel like all these people that say I was with someone some days ago, and then this lady sent a voice note to her, and then she was like, she wants to leave her job. She's a babysitter. The baby is 2 years old, and when the person I was with was asking her on the phone, like, why do you want to leave your job? She said the baby does not like her. And in my mind, I was like, how can a 2-year-old girl not like you? Make her like you. Do things that will make her want to be with you. How can a 2-year-old girl not like you? At 2, I believe you can nurture the girl, you can train her, you can make her like you can create a bond, a relationship with her. So how can a 2-year-old girl not like you? So in my mind, I'm like, she's not ready to do the job.
Yes.
She's not ready to put in the effort. She's not ready to run around with kids and do other things and sing for them and create a relationship. So she just put it like, the baby don't like me. There's no such thing. A 2-year-old will like you, a 6-year-old will like you, 8-year-old, even 13-year-old will like you. I once babysitted a boy that was 8, and then he always followed me around. It's not because it happens overnight. The first time I got there, he threw slippers at me. But then with time, I get to know him, he gets to know me, and then we become friends.
Me too, I work with someone that I babysitting. Like for 1 year, 6 months, and I left because the madam wasn't have the power to pay me anymore. So I left. Just a recent, one of our wife, like our brother's wife, she messaged me, "Oh, hola, are you at work now? Because I want you to work with me. I have a baby now. Because I trust you. I know how you treat all of them." I'm like, what?
Yeah, so it's just about the individual, it's not the job. I don't think anyone, you see all these cute kids and you want to work with them.
Okay.
Of course, a lot of them are naughty, a lot of them will frustrate your life.
Yes.
But with the kids, they are also afraid of losing their nannies.
Yes, even their mom too.
So it
Their
depends
parents will
on
always
when you
like,
just get
"Oh,
there, all these things,
the kids will miss you. They will.
all
They
these
will,
things will happen at first, maybe in the
you know,
first 1 month.
when they change nanny, they change. They're like the system will change and all of that.
So
The
it
parents are like they always afraid of that.
the first few months it goes like I don't want you, go to your house, and after that you create a bond.
Yes.
So it's always happened.
Okay, another question is there any difference between working in a company and working as a babysitter? Is there any difference?
Working in a company, I think it's just you basically using your brain and your mind to work, and then working as a babysitter you use everything.
Yes, that's it.
You use everything.
Everything.
You need to be kind, you need to be active,
Smile.
you need to smile. You are basically like training a child, so
Yes.
it's different, but then it's
For
still
me, I believe I treat them like they are mine. Even when I'm doing and cleaning, I clean as if the house is mine.
seriously,
I don't know
like
why.
when I'm babysitting, I just want to enjoy my time. I don't want to create any attachment. I don't want to be attached to it, because the first baby I took care of when I came to Egypt, I was so attached to him that I went to another place of work and I called the other baby his name. So
And that's what happens when they change nanny. They call the new nanny your name.
so because I was so attached to him, and then I loved him so much, and everything was so good. I trained him for like I think I was babysitting him since he was 3, and then till he got 3 years old, 3 months to 3 years old. So I really took my time there,
I love the last question. As happens to me
and then
before.
I just like I got used to him. So now I'm not devoted. I am not attached to any baby, and I don't want to be. I'm basically going there to enjoy the moment. I need to be happy when I'm babysitting any child. I need to be happy with the parent. I need to be happy with the family itself. I need to be happy with the baby. So, a lot of people go for babysitting and then they end up maltreating the baby. It's not because they don't like the baby, it's because they are not bold enough to leave the place. Maybe the mother is not being nice to them. Maybe it's not feeding them well. Some
Like my work now, there's no food.
some places you go to work and then the person you're working for will be feeding the dog, feeding the cat, feeding the.
For the shagalas,
But for you, no
yes,
food.
we
So
have 3 dogs where I work. We have 3 dogs, and they feed the dog. They buy dry
you will be
food, they make
thinking
food,
like,
a lot of
am I
food.
not a
For
human
me,
being?
no food.
Am I not a human being? Why are they taking care of other things and not taking care of me? And then you start putting that on the child or on your job. I don't do that. So the most important thing is I love you and you love me. I'm okay with you and you're okay with me. If any of that is not happening, I'm out. This is why you see me work in 20 places. I'm out. I don't, even if I'm being called back, I'm out. A lot of places I work, if you are someone, let me just say this, like you work as a babysitter or as a cleaner and your boss are not calling you to come back, my dear, you're not doing it right.
Yes.
A lot of
I mean,
places work,
when I leave, I will leave myself. I don't like. I want to like, oh, then go. I don't want you anymore.
even
No,
if
I will
it's
leave myself.
3 months, I need to enjoy my stay. The
Yes.
baby needs to enjoy me.
Like,
I
call
need to
me
be there.
messages and all
You
of
never
that.
see me
No,
have
I'm not
any
coming
issue like
again.
you beat my baby or because once it's getting to that, I don't make it for.
Do you know
once-
something about me? I will never beat your baby. But if your baby beats me, I will do the same to him.
Like
This is what I do. If your baby not come and report me to you, I will ask your baby. Who is the first person that beats each other?
seriously, like
If the baby said yes, it's me that beats you for. So what is it? What do you want me to do? Do you want me to like calm or something? You beat me, I will beat you. The first time I will tell you, don't do this thing to me again because it's not good. If I do it to you, how are we going to feel? How?
do you know that working as a babysitter, I've got to realize that the boss you're working for does not like you reporting their kids to them.
Yes.
When you report the kids, 97.9 or 99.9% of them believe that you don't like the kids.
Yes.
So most of the time I try to, if I am taking care of a 3-year-old girl, a 2-year-old boy, I know that these babies are still baby, like they are like toddler and it's
Yes.
okay. There are things that you need to tolerate. But when the baby is like 6, 7,
Yes, yes.
I
I
make the rule.
do 6. I do 5 upward
I make the rule
because
clear.
they know the writing from.
Tell your baby not to kiss me and
Yes.
do this and do that. So it's just basically
That's
like that.
it.
And when I'm not happy, the job I left, the woman was like, you need to come back. I told her I'm not happy with the kids anymore. They are giving me higher blood pressure, and if it's continue like
Like
this,
this.
I can hit them. I can do the things that I'm not supposed to do, and I don't want to be in trouble. So I left the place. A lot of jobs I leave, it's not because they asked me to go, no,
Yes.
or because I have problem with
I
them.
like them. They don't want to anyone. When I want to leave, I leave myself.
It's just because I am not okay with providing service for them and I am not happy doing it. So that's it.
Okay. How do you cope with difficult madam? I
Seriously,
know a lot of them. They are like crazy.
I don't want to cope. I don't like to cope. The last place of work I left was because the grandma was like, Oma Dimish Elwa. Oma Dimish like this girl is not, I
This
don't
girl
know.
is not nice. She's not good, right?
Yeah. Like, I know that I am doing so well, but she's a grandma. She wants
Do
everything.
you know that there is no matter what you do for Egyptians, they will never tell you like, oh, it's good, 100%. They will never do that.
Like,
They will still be complaining, oh, it's not good.
aside from
You
that,
still,
I really
like, you
don't
can
like.
do better.
I don't like it when someone is putting me like under pressure. I need to work and I just need to enjoy myself,
Yes,
and the baby
that's
needs to
it.
be okay.
That's it.
Seriously, if I have issue like taking care of the baby, I always, if the baby fall down when I'm on the look, I always apologize to the baby and to the madam because this is my responsibility. When I'm with the baby, I am 100% responsible for the things they eat. But then when a third party is beginning to put, she was like, and then that night I left. I was like, I'm not working. She does not want me here, and I don't want to be here also. So I left. And the same thing with any madam that is giving me no. I will give. I'm not a newcomer, so I don't need to.
Yes, you're hot.
Seriously, I don't need to put any pressure or anything. I don't even. I'm going to work. I will do my job. I will. It's my responsibility to provide the service that you're paying for. But if it is more than that, if it is more than that, my dear, I'm not ready to go.
Okay.